Okay.
Hi, my name is Bailey Houff.
Hi, my name is Jesse Hagan.
I'm Kaylee Height.
Hi, my name is Richard Christopher Hagan, and this speech is my informative speech. We all have those songs that help us either get pumped up or help us let out a good cry every now and then. Why is that? It's because music evokes emotions. As a previous music major and a future film major, I have both the knowledge of how it works, and I have the ambition to amplify it in my own works. Throughout this video, I'm going to be explaining how the structure of music gives off a basis of how the music is supposed to be felt, how your own memories affect how you feel for a piece of music, and how you can use it and how film majors use it in their own works. Now let's get started. First, let's talk about the structure of music. Structure of music is a very broad subject, but I'm going to be focusing on 2 points. 1 point really, I'm going to be focusing on the tone. The tone of a piece is the part that actually makes someone, it's the part that the person making the music uses tone to show what they want you to feel. And the structure of 2 songs can sound completely different. For example, this song has more of a softer, more, I would say, sad feel to it. Whereas this song has more of that pump up feel, which makes you in a good mood. You wouldn't really listen to the second song when you're wanting to cry. Maybe you would, but we'll dive into that a little bit more. So the 2 tones in those 2 songs are vastly different. Part of the reason is the keys. And there's 2 different types of keys in general, and that would be the major keys and the minor keys. According to an instructor, Michael Seil, who works at BHS and is both a choral teacher and a music theory teacher, major keys generally evoke more of a happy, bubblier emotion, and minor keys tend to evoke more of a sad, dark emotion from people. Secondly, there's also a timbre, which is the descriptive part of what a sound actually sounds like. So that would be more of a description like a country singer's twang or like Mariah Carey's airy voice. According to Michael Campbell, who wrote Popular Music in America, The Beat Goes On, timbre is a distinctive tone quality of a voice or an instrument, just like I previously described. Now, just because they try to tell you what you feel with the tone, that doesn't mean that everyone feels the exact same thing as what the person is trying to put out there. Because our own feelings and nostalgia tend to affect how we view a piece of music. For example, you might look at a piece of music one way, but your friend who has completely different sets of memories, separate sets of personality traits, might look at a piece of song and see something completely different from it. That doesn't mean that, just because you like something means she might not like something. That's more personal preference. We're talking about what they feel like a song would make them feel like. Now, nostalgia and tone are 2 things that film majors use and the film industry uses to select their pieces for specific sections of a song, for specific sections of a movie. For example, if you were to have someone standing in the background behind someone and you wanted them to have more of this terrifying presence, you would probably play something a little more eerie, or doesn't even have to be terrifying, but it could just be a little more eerie, like this. It would give that presence behind them a bit more of a unsettling feeling to the audience. And if you wanted it to be more of a romantic one, you could always do something like this, which would be more of like a dramatic reveal, like, oh, they're gonna fall in love, kind of a deal. According to Richard Bronson and Dave Monahan, who wrote Looking at Movies, music directors use music to provide a structural unity or coherence to a story, just like I previously described. So, now you know how the structure works, now you know how your own memories affect how you view something, so you can keep that in mind. And now you also know how film industries use that and how you could use it in your own life. For example, you know that you definitely probably don't want to play a song like this at your wedding. It's just a little depressing. Unless you're not happy about the person you're marrying, then maybe that would work. So that's basically how music evokes emotions, and thank you so much for listening to my speech.